All right, tell us your name.
Get live, Jack. Dan. I'm just trying to just formulate the plot with the people. Let's show we know it. There you go.
Younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you hating? That's what it comes down to.
Hey, what you drinking?
So, do you like spicy food?
Yeah.
Where you from? You mind me asking? What's your nationality? What are you? African? Yeah, you mess with spicy food. Yeah.
What is smoking? Oh, hey.
Self-care.
Hey, you know.
The niggas dying over phones, don't even call a kid. Big L in my tape deck, yeah, that's something that I often did. I don't talk, let me get to it.
All this on levels coincidental. Top of the moon thing. It's a boom thing. Switch whips like the hues in the moon ring. Let's go.
Yo, you shake. Your man is smacked.
All the way going.
Yeah, I just been down about the
Beavis and Blackhead.
Come on, Jack.
Many me's and ACGs and your skinny jeans. Learn your ABCs for you make it to the G. I'ma show you how to move.
I ain't dropping in a minute right now. I took out a little break because the kids, I got kids.
Kids.
I like to consider myself, I call it reality rap.
Okay.
That's new.
You get kind of deep for me right there. All right.
I think that reality rap. If you listen to a lot of my music, you see that I speak from my experiences and like.
So I was like, how can I perceive the opposite, all the good stuff about me? Because I was still a legit nice guy. I had kids, you know. I raised me right, you know.
You don't see Beyonce beefing with everybody.
This is Beyonce. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you like being called Mama D? That's I mean like.
Nah, because that's not my name.
That's what I see.
My name is Mama Kim.
Okay.
You got it all fucked up.
Oh shit.
Mama Kim,
Mama Kim. Okay.
I don't want to act out right now. You know what I'm saying?
But continue to tune in. See, now y'all catching me. That shit rubbing off. That shit is rubbing off. Now tune in to the Harlem Variety Show.
Dig it down. Classic.
Straight up New York nigga. That's me and mine. Now witness the strength of street knowledge. Straight out of Diggy Dom, crazy motherfucker named Manson. I'm in the clubs posted up, never dancing. I got a sword off, blowing steam off. Aim for your neck, blow your head clean off. Fuck them bitch police and that mayor too. We go to war, motherfucker, got arsenals. I'm breaking all laws, nigga, throw the book out. You got Parkinson's, homie, straight shook out. You and your whole fucking team get took out. Harlem where I ever see my bitch look out. City of New York. I'm straight out of New York, a crazy motherfucker named Bang'em. Who the king of the jungle, I straight tame him, hang him. The last of the Mohicans, which yeah, you wanna see me. And I take this nigga throne and show you every single creek. And you fucking with the burrows of death. My life is real, giving bitches the rubber and telling niggas bite the still. I'm on my bullshit, pull the bullshit, hit the tall shit. Take this nigga out and chop his body on some cross shit. You never thought of Diggy Dimes, fucking with your shitty rhymes. Bang him in bait to make this up north city shine. Focus on some pretty fine bitches with they titties line. Get you tied up and shied up, boy, this shit be grind. Never ever sleep on the soap, so you should know. For the dope, niggas step on some toes and give them woes. What you thought? We taking what you bought and say you better bust, cause we ain't hearing what you talk out in New York, nigga, banging.
Walk away from there, okay?
Yeah, straight from the BX. murk if they talk shit. Some niggas don't understand words. I talk clips and these hoes get on my nerve. I need a boss bitch. Beamer got it parked outside with my Porsches. Flow gorgeous, probably why they haters on me. And my lyrics too damn hot, that's why the shaders on me. Always try to keep it a buck, that's why the fakers on me. Eating so they throw me a bib, cause the cake is on me. Stacks reckless on deck, get respect is the best is I rep this. Talk shit, expect clips. I'm on my low shit, your mouth get you poked quick. Ain't no game with you saying lames, ain't no joke shit. I got on my grind quick, ask me how I give it up. Got a lot of haters, but it's clear that I don't give a fuck. I'm going hard to the casket. If you ain't real, keep it moving. Ain't no time for you bastards. Stacks.
TDM, nigga. Straight out of New York. MLJ. Ball like the conference final. Eyes on the chips. Ladies love MLs. It's eyes on the wrist. Fast niggas with fast cars. It's eyes on the whips. Grind to be on top, not surprised one bit. Diggy down MLs. It only takes one hit in a shock dog track to make the goons want to hurt something. Get cooked stunting. Get back in your lane. Pure point guard. Shooting ain't in your game. We can never be the same. Chuck, y'all very soft. Cut from a different fabric. Y'all niggas terry cloth. ML the great one. Respect me in my face on the low like I hate son. I smoke chocolate, go nuts. I'm on a rocky road. 720, 711, boy, West be home. Diggy down the fam. Let it stay that way. The boy calm right now. Hope it stay that way. Straight out of DDM. My name is Dang.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
Look. And that's fact, nigga. You can't come to Chicago no more, bro. You nigga, a bitch, nigga. That's fact, nigga. Hey, stop doing coke, nigga. I will beat your ass, nigga. I will beat your ass, nigga. What you want to do then? Nigga, what you want to do, nigga? Say you put me on, nigga, on my mama, nigga. You a bitch. You a fan, nigga. You a fan. Fuck, nigga. It's up there, nigga, on my mama, nigga. You a bitch. Go get your chain back. 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 You stop wearing them fake chains. Go get your chain back. Stop wearing them fake chains. Go get your chain back. Stop wearing them fake chains. Go get your chain back. Hey, look, when I see you, go get your chain back. You ain't gonna do shit, nigga. On my mama, you ain't gonna do shit, nigga. Nigga, on my mama, you ain't gonna do shit, nigga. Nigga, on my mama, you ain't gonna do shit. What you ain't gonna do shit?
What's good, girl? Whoa!
See, I had to get things going. What's good, y'all? It's your boy D-Cap Powell.
And it's your girl EG.
You know
What's up, y'all?
So we got my boy HooterVille in the building.
HooterVille.
You know, I Spy.
Yeah.
Boogie.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk my shit, they always cut me off. I talk my shit.
I had to bring it back for the radio.
Stop talking this shit. It's all good. We here. What's up, y'all? Good evening. How you doing? How was your week?
Yeah, my shit was good.
How was your week? It was good. What's up with you?
Things good. Birthday weekend was excellent. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody, you know, I heard they really tried to get me a midget. They worked hard and tried to get me a midget. I had to bring this up. I had a conversation with Mo, because y'all contacted Mo, right? So I speak to Mo. Mo Money, you know what I'm saying? African Mo. Yeah. So he was like, yo man, They told me you want a midget, man. I said, yeah. He said, you fucking disgusting, man. I said, why am I disgusting? That's not right, man. That's not right. I said, why is it not right? No, man, midget's supposed to be with midget. I said, who said, Mo? Who said midget's supposed to be with midget? He said, no, man, that's disgusting, man. That's disgusting. Then he got me mad. He said, you like little girls. I said, no.
Oh, no.
I like little people. It's a big difference. And don't make me cuss you out, because I've been working with children for motherfucking over 20-something years.
Don't make me bust.
Don't go there with me.
Right.
I got extra that I had to bring it back on him.
You know, yeah.
So I had to really make him think about this shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because he was like, no, man, that's not. I said, what kind of women do you like, Mo? Do you like tall women? Do you like women with big butts? Do you like women with big breasts? Do you like women with big feet? Do you like women with long hair? Do you like light-skinned women? Do you like dark-skinned women? You know what that is, Mo? That's a preference. So my preference is short people. Now my thing is, what I said was, I'm not trying to wife a midget. I just want to fuck a midget. I just said a little person.
Yeah, say that.
But no. I didn't say it wasn't possible. But I'm saying I wasn't. I'm already a nigga for life. You want Doja? You like Doja?
Doja for life. He's gonna be a Doja for life. So, how was your week, huh? What's up?
Just work. Work. Show, work, kids. You know, y'all seen me yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, we're trying to know this is not just something that we just put together and say, all right, we're gonna go live. We do try to work hard on the things the information that we find. We all get together, we do the group chat, you know what I'm saying? But we talk our business, we talk our shit, we do what we gotta do, and we try to make a good show for you. And that's why we always tell y'all to like, subscribe, comment,
and
see what you like, things that y'all like, things that you don't like.
And that's on the YouTube page and the Spreaker app.
That's right.
Follow.
That's right. Now, like, we felt like a lot of stuff wasn't going on, and then Shaka went and looked for 1,000 things.
He did his research. Something unlike you know.
That's why he my man's in them. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't throwing nobody under the bus though.
Oh, Boogie, how was your week, honey?
Yeah.
It was good.
It was there.
Me too.
How was your week?
Tired.
Tired.
I had a long week, and I'm just grateful that it's Friday.
And she works the night shift sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? On that security.
She ain't on the pole or nothing. She ain't on the pole, was it?
I was overnight release.
You know what I'm saying?
That overnight shit is real.
Yeah.
Hey,
but you know, I'm just grateful. It's the weekend and
it's called what's this?
What's that sipping on?
Argonauts Saloon Strings.
Yeah, they sipping on something.
I gave y'all too much of a shout out. Well, I didn't show y'all
get
about
my energy up.
So we good.
Tastes like it's wild shit,
but it's kind of good.
It don't taste like a regular brand.
Shout out to the lady who got it for me and shit.
Yeah,
appreciate you. Thank you.
I don't even remember her name. And
that's sad.
But she got it for my birthday. Because she's a Capricorn and her birthday is on Sunday.
Yes.
I'm gonna remember her name.
Happy
I think so.
Early birthday to you, honey.
Okay.
And
shout out to Ron Duke.
That's her?
No.
Happy birthday to you, honey.
But the shutdown shit, man. I don't know if we're gonna go straight. We're gonna go straight into it.
We might as well, cause
I mean, that shit is like.
So let me ask you a question. I got a real big question. Sure. Right here, right? Because they say, you know, taxes and all that shit and stuff. And that's everybody.
Everybody, bro.
I don't really care because I didn't pay taxes in 5 years.
I thought you got
snap.
that money that you got that you think is extra in January, that's February's money. So please spend it wisely.
Now I hear people, because that's the thing.
They probably selling that shit already,
told me that she was like, because people got back money, so they thinking that they got a little extra. No, they got survival money. That's what that shit is. Y'all niggas just, they not even saving it. They just spending it all right now.
They think it's extra, they got an extra bonus.
Exactly.
But it's February for money.
Come February, y'all gonna be ass out.
February,
after February, you're
government.
Now listen, I don't know.
No government running.
It's kind of hard to feel like because
the
citizens.
Can you talk to me?
It's kind of a situation because at some points I kind of see what the fuck they trying to do. They're trying to get rid of the
poor.
Yeah, basically the poor. No, it's not getting rid of the poor. It's just like I don't want to take care of you no more.
Right.
Because
for yourself
it's been a point to where it's generations of families that's been in welfare.
Just like
like,
trying to get
you get introduced into welfare, which you feel like, baby, you of age now. It's time to go get your own food stamp card. And that's some real shit. Like, it's been at least 3 generations, 4 generations.
For example, the movie Precious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he was like, you better go to the food stamps.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Get them stamps.
And people,
she's like 12, 13.
People are getting their houses paid for. And then, like, I remember when I went to try to get a one-shot deal, I came too late. Because people was like, these niggas was like, I'm sorry, baby. If you would have came a couple of years ago, because they was giving them shits out like bricks. But people would come, fuck they rent up, get a one-shot deal, fuck they rent up again, go get another one-shot deal.
But you know what the key is now? How people get one-shot deals? You go to the churches, so they don't pass it on to the churches now.
See, and that's the,
don't know that.
Yeah.
But
See, that's the thing that's crazy with me because
hit up them churches.
I made too much money. I made too much. I didn't even make, at that time, I don't even think I made $30,000. And I was sitting there like,
I think the budget is like,
but you still fall under that bracket of low income.
The budget is like 12.
You still fall under the bracket of low income.
You have to make under 18,000 or 17,000.
No, it's monthly. Like, what is that? Like,
what you mean?
I know for
like
stamps, you can't make more than like,
what
is it, 1,200?
Yeah, something like that, 250, yeah.
Like a week. Yeah,
a week.
so like more than like 1,000 you can't make.
Less than 1,000.
Less than 1,000.
About 500 every 2 weeks.
That's like no money, man. You can't eat off of that, man.
So I mean, but the thing is,
you can't pay shit.
On some real shit, what I feel is though, what this is gonna start, it's gonna start something.
Lord, man.
And I'm not thinking about black people. I'm thinking about the white man, right? The white guy who lives up in the suburbs, who takes care of his kids and his family, and now he can't provide for his family. Now, when you put someone in that situation where they gotta survive, you understand what I'm saying? It becomes a whole different situation. You don't think that man will start robbing?
But you see what it is? This is true. But also here too, right? But a lot of the white boys ain't used to doing that getting out there and being gritty. Unless they really have to, and then right? And 9 times out of 10, they gonna kill themselves if they can't fucking provide.
And this is another key you gotta understand. It fits for all the foreigners that's coming here because they fall under low class. So that's who's when the burden is really gonna fall on. You understand? It's not gonna really fall on the white people.
Well, because I'm just saying this: if this continues, if this thing continues,
yeah, the government working,
and people are
working,
because he's like, I feel like,
but there's always budget money there for them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You can make more money than you do.
But the value of a dollar is not gonna be nothing.
Let me just ask you a question. So pretty much what's going on right now with the government shutdown, it has affected SNAP benefits. It has affected anyone working for the city. As far as
Washington D.C. is damn near shut down. Everything in Washington D.C. is shut down.
Right.
There's nothing. The monuments, all the places you go to. You go to the national. I was reading up on
the
national parks.
I heard all the national parks.
In the national parks, it usually costs $30. It usually costs $30 to get in. Now there's no one at the gate. You could drive right in. Dudes is on 18 ATVs, going off-road, chopping down trees. You could do anything you want in there now. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy mad shit going on in there because there's no park rangers.
So the federal government shut down.
Yes.
Because you know there's a state and the federal.
Federal government.
So, okay.
Congress.
No, I'm just putting out there for those who probably haven't read or don't know.
Welfare. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Housing. Yo, it's a lot of shit that's fucking up.
Yo, listen, y'all better retire.
Really understand. I don't think that people are really understanding that shit.
Like the gravity of the situation.
It's so bad because when you put people in a situation like, you ain't never did shit. So you ain't worth shit. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be real on that shit. You ain't never did shit but be in your house and do this.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Right. So how do you start from square one? When you don't know how to. When you don't know how to. And the lack of education or everything. You know, there's so many things.
The lack of skills, period.
Social media is for commerce and start. You understand?
But the thing is, in some cases, I don't even think some people will even understand or grasp the concept of commerce. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because in some cases, they might be so fucked up where it's like, I can give you something for food to eat, and it's more like, oh, I need that money.
Right.
When it's like, nah, nigga, you need your family to eat, needs to eat right now. So you need to barter, trade, do different things, you know what I'm saying?
In order to get what you need.
Right.
And people not understanding the whole point of it.
That's what's about to be. You see, that's what's about to go down. You're gonna have to know your name and knock on that door. Can I have some? If you have sugar,
you know what?
But that's what let me tell you what kicks in though. That's what Bitcoin kicks in. That's what the crypto coin and all that stuff kicks in.
But then also, what if the internet crash? Because that's also the thing I worry about, because everybody's money is locked up in their accounts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. A lot of people, aside from drug dealers, you know what I'm saying, they got their shit in their motherfucking.
A lot of them got their shit in the bank too. A lot of them got their shit in the bank too. You be surprised.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I ain't gonna even lie, Shaka gave me a good idea, and he did this like about 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
He was getting the silver sheets. Like it was what was it? It wasn't it was silver, right? Real silver. It was real silver, but it was plates. And it was little pieces, because now you think about it. If money, let's say if the stock market, everything crashed, all bank accounts crashed, what are people gonna trade it or spend money with? Gold, diamonds,
whatever they got.
You know what I'm saying? Metals.
Anything that's worth value.
Or what if it's one of those government employees, whereas and doing what they do, at the end of the day, certain companies are going to work with the system because they know the money's going to come in anyway, and then they're going to just charge some kind of higher interest rate to do what they do on the back.
See, now here's the thing.
You know that.
Like, do you think it would ever
you need to borrow money here?
We got to trade.
Right, so you kind of get yourself.
I mean, it
get yourself in the up thinking it's going. Remember, like when 1999 was here, everybody thought with 2000 came,
it was going to be a crash. Yeah.
And nothing happened. The stocks were going to, and none of that luckily happened. So at this point, they get you in a frenzy. But it's one of those, since he's in so much shit, who knows what's going to go where. It may not even go to that extreme.
It can't, because, all right, this is really all about the wall. All this is about is him trying to get the wall. But I'm going to do the law, because I saw a couple of joints with this. Now, he has 4 years to make a wall. That's not going to happen. It has to stretch across the entire thing. Like, basically, and then
he got to build a wall to China. He got to build a wall to China.
Through the desert.
He got to build a wall to China.
Through the desert, through all other shit. So a lot of these structures, it takes money just for the materials to build it, let alone to make it. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna spend over $1 billion.
The planning process alone would take 4 years.
And more than 4 years.
4 years, right?
So before
his plans change.
So before his term is even up, he would spend over
trillions of dollars.
Let's say I don't even know millions or billions.
Trillions.
And then you probably wouldn't even be completed. So it would be a waste of money.
And I would be on that motherfucking job working.
To build a wall. And see, here's the thing. No, you won't. Yes, I will. You know what they're going to do?
I'm union.
No, they're not.
I'm union.
You think they want to pay you?
Yeah.
They don't want to pay you. They want to pay immigrants, nigga. They're going to pay them to build their own wall.
But they got to pay, they got to pay the union.
They're going to pay niggas to make their own. They've done it already.
They built that wall.
They've done that shit already.
Mexico was going popular.
They're not trying to pay y'all union workers.
This shit is gonna hit the fan.
Come on. That's what they supposed to do, but I'm telling you, that's not what they're gonna do.
That's a fact, bro. You're right.
At all. And they was even saying how there's 2 cement companies that's making wild dough right now just because they got the contract with the U.S. government. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's how it
and
goes.
they were like some bum ass thing, but they can't go all over the world looking for cement, so they're getting the closest thing that they can find and just hit them off and give them the government spending. You know what I'm saying?
Position.
But it's kind of crazy a lot of the shit that's going. Big J.O. in the Big Zayo. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot going on with this shit, man.
It's bigger than what it is. It's bigger than what it is, fellas.
Remember how you distracted, where, like you said, it's bigger than what it is, so we caught up in this shutdown and they doing some other exercise.
Yes,
And you know what's crazy? Because let me tell y'all, right? I was listening to, what was it? It might have been Lenny Green, one of the Quiet Storm.
Lenny Green.
And, oh, I love his voice, by the way. So I be like, talk to me, Lenny, and when I be driving, and yes, I be like, oh, I'm ready for the storm. But anyways, you know, he
made my 90 pump just a little bit.
But listen, he was saying, I guess he had people calling up about the government shutdown, and
don't whisper.
No, he had. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I told you, I'm like,
right now,
yeah, I'm like, but yeah, I guess you know they were talking about the government shutdown, and people were calling up and really saying how they weren't getting paid, like they had to go to work, and if they didn't go to work, you know, they weren't gonna get that retroactive. So that's what it really, and that's what I said. I was like, retroactive, that shit ain't helping me now.
But it's not back pay.
No, this is what I'm saying. That's not back pay, but if you don't go to work, you can't be paid.
Listen here. The TSA,
but listen,
Transportation Security Admissions. Agents are deemed essential. They must come into work even though when they are not guaranteed a paycheck, as long as the government is shut down. So they will be paid for their work eventually.
Listen,
eventually.
Listen, this is nothing
they have no clue when exactly.
This is martial law. This is martial law. All government workers are slaves, man. They slaves, man, because they work for free. It doesn't. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, that's why I said talk your shit, bro.
It's about to go down, man.
Right.
Better get ready.
We agree that they doing what they doing, but this is what I'm saying by eventually. Whether the BS is a month, 2 months.
Why you can't come sit down right there?
I ain't gonna.
I was gonna tell them. I knew she was gonna tell you.
I got one earring in. I'm looking at you like. I give you my sister wouldn't even let me come out looking at that.
I don't never ask you to come on camera.
I know, but I noticed I ain't got no earrings, so I'm kind of extra.
One earring is missing. She take the other one off.
Go ahead, sis. Go ahead. So what were you saying?
We agree that they doing what they doing, but this is what I'm saying about time. Whether the time is 30 days, 60 days, or 90, they BS it. So it's one of those, just like a real job though, if you don't go to work, you can't look for the back moment, so to speak, because it's one of those you weren't there.
People gonna get fucked up.
No, but wait, let me finish. Some organizations ain't saying it yet, but some people are gonna work with the system. Like for instance, Trans is not gonna say, oh, I see you in your uniform and you can't go through the turnstile. They're gonna work with them to make it whereas.
So now.
Hopefully, let me rephrase that. Hopefully, transit and other
that's what I said. So now, let's say if a year passes by, is your rent? Is the person that you give your rent to gonna say, "Well, I know you work for the government, so you good for it"?
Well, yes and no.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
like your rent.
No. Just like the military, some companies, when you do your contract, have something in there that, you know, specifies if, you know, you working for the government and or military, that if something happens, they will wait for the back pay, like,
so that means they won't pay for it.
Because they know that
the government is basically doing this, right? They shut you down to stop taking care of the people who don't want to take care of themselves, right? And basically start taking care of their own. They want their own defending them.
Okay.
That's what it's looking like.
I'm not knocking that, but what I'm saying.
And have us out here purging and killing each other.
No. Let's be fair something. I'm not saying that we don't have to do what we got to do for survival, but we got to be accountable for some of our actions. We don't have to kill each other to survive. I'm not saying we got to do what we got to do.
You got to kill people.
No. You do not have to kill people to survive, sadly. You do have to do what you have to do. I'm not saying you even got to pop a nigga in the throat at some point, but I'm saying you don't have to always kill.
No. It doesn't always have to come to that. What I'm saying. Everything is cutthroat.
In some situations, sadly. Right. In some situations, sadly, but this is what I'm saying. It hasn't happened yet. So some people still got to be accountable for their actions. You heard that shit was going to get crazy. So February 1st ain't even here yet. You going to wild out on what? The 25th of January and you don't even know.
I'm just saying.
No, but let me finish.
When the things
right. This is what I'm saying. You got to be, not you per se, but people got to be accountable for some of their actions. On the 25th of January, you do not have to spaz out when the 1st is not here yet if you do not know that the shutdown is official. It's like the bullshit when it snows and you hear snowstorm coming and school supposed to close. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't, regardless of the weather. So it's one of those you don't know what's gonna happen until it gets closer to the date to say, how are they fucking with your head extra. So they're first telling you, I'm giving you news. No matter what news anybody gives you, you're first accountable of your actions.
I just feel as though the time, it's not now, of course it's not gonna happen now. I'm just saying, if more time passes on, and people have to go to work and not get paid, and then it's like, okay, now I have to pay gas to get to work, or I have to pay train pass.
Well, wait a minute, you always pay gas, okay? Nobody gave you your free train pass to get to work.
But if you're not getting paid, how you
when time passes on, how are you getting to work, or how are you paying for that gas, or how are you? You know what I'm saying?
They probably bust them out.
Before we get so overwhelmed.
And what the thing is with food stamps is that they're gonna try to give them boxes of food.
That's what I was gonna get into.
Oh, so they're gonna give them like the old block of cheese, powdered milk, and
those who are on food stamps, okay,
that shit ain't no good. They spoiled y'all. That's why.
It's trying to shut the whole SNAP program down.
Cause they spoiled these motherfuckers.
And he wants to have a box of food monthly go to those who will be or need the SNAP program.
Wow.
And it will have everything that they need. Fruits, vegetables, I'm assuming meats, you know, milk, pasta, shit like that.
There's not gonna be no meat.
Which is crazy to me.
I can believe that. I can believe that.
It's not gonna be the meat.
What they're gonna do is basically say,
about it.
We're gonna give you the essentials that you need for your family, so that you can't say that we didn't try to feed you. So now if I give you cereal, milk,
fruits,
bread,
vegetables,
they're gonna give you everything you used to get back in the day.
I don't think they're gonna give you meat. No, they might give you a substitution meat. You might get that canned meat. You might get corned beef hash. You know what I'm saying, or something in that
like that.
He said corned beef hash.
Corned beef hash and the corned beef of the other shit. What's the other thing in the can?
Yo, but look, let me tell you. That's what you gonna get. Look, let me tell you like this, right? They gonna feed you all that shit that you don't need and you don't want. And then you know why they're doing this though? It's because it's a lot of people that's collecting these benefits that has jobs.
But what they
and that should not be on benefit.
But what they did
but they still collect benefits.
But what they did was the system. You remember back in the days when they used to give you the cheese and all.
Yeah.
They used to give out all that, right? But everybody still was getting food stamps.
Right, you still because you had to pay for
it. So now, but see, what they did was, and what the issue is, if you put everything on a card, right? They can control to see what a person buys,
and they know you're not spending what you're supposed to spend.
But you still can't cut it out for the people not to have. Like anything that he want to box give you, they can give you. That's part of the government to give.
Yeah.
But then you got people who can't eat certain shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You got vegans.
You know what I'm saying?
They're lactose intolerant.
You can't force.
They got, they don't eat pork. They don't eat
They still can supply.
At the same time, you can still say, okay, so you require a different diet supplement. So what can we get you?
We gonna get you a diet.
But they'll probably when you apply. But this is the thing. When you apply
why they can't do that? Because one issue is You got people that's from Israel, you know,
Yes.
people who's kosher.
Yes.
Yeah.
They need the stamps
Yes.
to support their environment. You understand what I'm saying? That money support environments of peaceful shit. So they can't cut it.
Like,
they can't.
I don't think they'll come out with a process that'll make it where they monitor it more.
They've been monitoring it now. They monitor it now.
I feel they can
But they
do
can't.
that.
But they can't cut it because you got African people who don't love
Yes.
support the African
Yes.
people. You got the Chinese that support the Chinese.
Yes.
You got the. You understand
But
what I'm
they
saying?
treat them differently than they treat us. Because at the same time,
they get more
if they
shit.
can't deal with us, they can deport them niggas and send them right back to
To a
us.
certain
They
extent.
from with.
But let me give you a good example.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me give you a good example. This is the best example in the world.
Like if you can't give them,
Chinatown, they got their own supply.
they take care of themselves.
Yo, I seen
But the government gives them funding.
Yes.
So you want to take the money from them and give them boxes when they
They're
support
not-
their
no,
own people?
They won't even be considered. Like,
They probably
a
won't even
Chinese
be in that
person,
category.
An immigrant,
No, but they all part. See,
an
everybody's
immigrant
a part of
can come
the
here.
category.
An immigrant can come here,
when he's trying to take away and give you boxes.
and they will
You
give
can't do
them
that.
money to start a business to become a part of society.
Yeah, when they come to the
You know what I'm saying?
No question.
Like that's why, like,
That's why he'll keep funding them because they working.
But see, what Trump trying to do is dead all that. And see, the Democrats know they can't allow him to do that because if they allow him to do that, that's going to be a bigger problem. Because then that messes with the relations they have in their country. Because you got to always remember, the U.S. is always a user. We always use the business first. That comes from everywhere. Business first.
What is that?
I just had some Trump saying some Trump shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
shit.
the
They trying to send
is,
people?
China,
The
he's
boxes
messing up
want to
the
send
import
people?
with China right now.
Yeah.
They don't want to take the plastic bottles. So that's his doing. So they not taking the plastic bottles because they ain't sending their shit in here. So why would they take our shit?
Yo,
It's positive.
Let him out.
So,
Hey,
what's up?
Let's go. You already know.
Trump food box.
Like
Trump
That's the
food
Trump food
box?
box.
That's the Trump food box,
Oh,
y'all.
man.
That's showing behind us. You
Niggas got
know,
biscuits.
Trump
and
is
some
trying to send
dry-ass
out
sauce,
boxes to people and
and
cut the
some
SNAP program.
chicken.
Yeah, that's to the people that work in the government. Take that.
Yo,
He's going to send, he's sending them.
Yo,
This
they
shit.
giving out food boxes. That's what they giving
So
them.
who he sent that to?
This is what I'm saying, y'all.
But that's biscuit?
Y'all gotta get y'all shit together.
What is that?
Because here's
First
the
of all,
thing.
that's a substitute. Everything is substitute. It's nothing near real.
I agree. And that's what I'm saying, D. Because if you allow these niggas to get, if you want to be.
Supermarkets are going to have a fit if there's no stamps.
Yeah.
That's going to affect them.
Let me give you a good example.
All the
You
goods
know,
go-
that supermarket that's right
crazy.
there on 125th.
They survive on
126th.
What? We got to
Yes.
survive.
Listen, you know that supermarket right there on 125th and 126th
For what?
and 7th Avenue, across the street from the Empire State Building, is a Chinese supermarket. Yeah. Nobody food eats it out of there. It's owned by the Chinese
On
people.
125th Street and what?
It's 7th Avenue. You ain't know it's a supermarket right there?
Oh, where the old DMV used to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see that. I see that. I see that.
It's a Chinese.
Oh,
Probably
Chinese
selling
supermarket.
dog and all that
I didn't even
shit.
know that. But Adam Clay, yeah.
That's
Adam Clay,
Chinese.
yeah. Okay, I see that.
Oh, yeah. But
Is
that's
that
a
bowling alley
Chinese
still there
supermarket.
anymore?
Yes. No, it's upstairs, but they ain't using it.
It's still a bowling alley?
This food box is what he's
The
trying.
bowling alley.
Bowling alley thing? Okay. Yeah, man, this shit
Yeah,
is.
so, you know, we talking about the government shutdown, y'all, for who's watching, you know, also in the live chat, you know what I'm saying? Again, that's what we talking about. If y'all wanna call up, the number is 646-776-3818. Or hit us up on the live chat right now on Ziggy Down Music on YouTube, okay? The Harlem Variety Show. Hit us up. Let us know your thoughts
Yeah, what y'all
about
seeing
the
behind
government
us,
shutdown.
what y'all seeing behind us is basically the Trump.
Thank you, bro.
These are the boxes that they're giving out to people of food.
Or what he's planning to do if
You know what I'm
he
saying?
cuts the whole SNAP
That's-
program, which is crazy to me.
It's crazy. Now, One thing I heard is about TSA. Now, I'm talking about TSA. Now, these guys aren't working. What I didn't know is TSA doesn't get paid shit. These guys get paid about 25, 26,000, 28,000 if they're lucky a year. Yeah, they don't even get paid a lot. You're supposed to secure the airports and stuff, and you get paid chump change.
Right.
So now, who's to say that a drug cartel could be like, listen, Papi, how much you make a year? I give you that today.
And he says 27,000.
Just let me walk through. That's all I need to do. I'm sorry, I'm so bad. I'm such a bad thing. Why I gotta be Spanish? All I need to do.
You don't even sound fucking Spanish.
Let me walk through.
That's not Spanish.
But see,
he's bugging.
The bigger issue is if there's no money circulating. What is his drugs gonna make?
This is also true. This is also
true. Nah, you bugging. They always.
But it's always gonna be someone about money.
No.
They always.
Nah, this is a big issue because majority
and then the price of drugs will go up
based on the government funding.
This is true. And then the price of drugs
you can't sell no
will go
drugs
up
if you have no money.
Drug
dealers, you can't barter.
Drug dealers will make more money.
You can't barter the cocaine. You can't barter the heroin. You can't barter the weed. You can't barter the E.
And in all actuality, I sure can.
Yeah. So you need money. That cash.
And also, I feel as though drug dealers they'll make a little bit more profit because you know that it's so hard to get across.
Right.
So when you be like, nigga, you see all that shit going on.
But I'm gonna tell you, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Do you know how much drugs is coming in here right now?
Yeah.
Nothing. The government shut down.
Yeah.
The only thing they ain't letting through is no nuclear shit. But you know how much drugs?
I don't care how many walls they build. There's so many underground tunnels.
Yeah. The drugs is always
that there will never, ever be a drug.
This right now. This pause right now.
There'll be food. There'll be a food drop.
Everything in. Just don't, no war shit.
There'll be a food drop before it's a drug drop. Because there'll be mad drugs and no food.
You don't need food, they want to
there'll be mad drugs and no food.
They're not thinking about food, they're thinking about drugs.
I'm telling you, man, y'all go ahead.
Right.
It's crazy.
Everything's gonna be it's like a chain react. Like with every action, there's a reaction.
Listen.
That's what that is.
So that's what I'm telling y'all.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, right?
But you know it's history repeating.
But you know,
one mic, please.
Oh, but you know what it was prior before this, the prohibition, but the liquor.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on right now.
I say this is the Great Depression
2.0.
2.0. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Because it's
Great
like this.
Depression 2.0.
What's gonna happen is that each one of these communities or is gonna have to start looking. It's gonna turn back into that. You remember how you would have to go to somebody's house, but some people go to other people's house to eat, shit like that.
Hold on. So we have someone in the comments who commented and said, manifest, what is this? Roy,
let me see, I'm blind.
Yeah. How do you?
Oh, Royaldo.
Manifest Royaldo says we are at high risk for attacks and so much more. The TSA workers, along with any government officials, is not taking their work seriously without pay.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
And everything.
And then someone said,
they want all the drugs to come through right now.
It's not even about the drugs, though. It's about the fact that these people who work tirelessly to begin with are not getting paid.
Right.
And you know what's crazy? They got people in space right now. They only have like 4 people there just to help them out because they have to. That's the only reason that them people are working. There's only 4 people working in NASA right now, and it's just because they have people in space.
Yeah, right.
That's the only reason 4 people are sitting at the computer.
NASA, see, this is the crazy.
They said, yo,
NASA has its own funding.
Yes.
See, everybody, this is the key. Everything has its own funding for money. So Nassau can't shut down because if Nassau shuts down, then it's got people can't fly planes. That's all of the weather. You know, they fuck with the weather. Like they can't shut down.
No.
So it's just certain things that shut down. CIA ain't shut down.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. They on it.
But the FBI shut down.
But there's a strong possibility that they still not getting paid.
They shut down because they part of the government. See,
they were just saying all the different
Homeland
things
Security ain't shut down.
They were saying like, what could become of the wall? If they have a wall, it could be a tourist attraction. They were trying to say.
It's gonna be like the Great Wall of China.
No.
It could be like the Berlin Wall, is what they're trying to say.
Listen to me.
Where people, you know what I'm saying?
Listen to me. That shit. I don't think the wall's gonna happen.
They trying to make it taller than the Great Wall of China.
Do you think the war's gonna happen?
No.
Do you think the war's gonna happen?
It's not gonna happen.
If they
There'll be a
Do you think the war?
There's so many different things.
Do you think the war?
That come across from
El Boogie.
But then you know
think the war's gonna be built?
For a person to be thinking.
Everybody has said no, because it's not gonna happen.
You understand what I'm saying? The Democrats are not gonna allow it. So he's not getting his wall.
No, he's not gonna get his wall.
That's
even
what
if he got it approved.
It's not gonna happen.
Still ain't gonna
By the time he's out,
they're gonna bring it up. Just like he did with a lot of things for Obama. So the same thing that happened.
You wasting your
He
breath.
just causing melee.
And you
He wants to
build
his lineage or whatever his thing is.
And it's not happening.
And it's not really happening. Because he's a fucking joke, is what
Someone
it is.
said Obama did it.
Obama
We
did
had
a
one with
shutdown.
Obama. We
did
had
a
one with
shutdown
Bush.
Obama.
We had one with Bush.
But it was about healthcare.
Everyone loved one said we had one with Obama, we had one with Bush.
Healthcare.
And then
What's the first Bush though, not the second Bush?
No, the second one.
When was that? Before the bomb.
okay, everyone loved one. I mean,
But this is the longest running shutdown. Yeah,
was that with Bush Jr. or Senior?
Okay,
well that's a difference. I feel as though, you know what I'm saying?
She got bombed.
It was with who? Which Bush? Senior or Junior?
Junior.
Okay.
Now, different things will happen. Some of the things I've seen. If the wall goes up, you have to get military to protect the wall. You need people to help build the wall. You need people to help structure the wall. You need people to help upkeep the wall. You need there's so many different aspects of things that you have to do and worry about in building this wall, where within 3 to 4 years it can be over $1 billion.
And not even be built.
And not even be fully built. And that's the crazy shit about it all. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a lot of shit.
So that's why I feel like this is happening, and this is why it's gonna be a standstill for a minute. Because they're not budging and he's not trying to budge right now. And that's what's gonna fuck this whole shit up.
Do you think he's gonna
Manifest Royal DNA. If you're watching, who did you, excuse me, hold on, I'm talking to someone in the live chat. Who did you mean when you said they are summoned to go to work, all penalties will happen and possible jail time? Was that TSA you're talking about?
When I said what?
No, Manifest Royal DNA. They said they are summoned to go to work and all penalties, excuse me, will happen and possible jail time. So I asked, were they talking about TSA?
They're enslaved, they're enslaved, man.
Because it's basically because you're working for the government, you are.
You're fucking slave.
It was George Bush Jr., by the way. Everyone loved one.
Ain't no need to hide that shit. They fucking modern day slaves, man. The fuck they
and then you gotta think about
that's a good job working for the government.
When you create this wall, some of the things that you guys are seeing in the background,
is
like
what could happen.
You can't put a wall up with like certain things, like because it might be near a river, and being near a river, it causes erosions. The land changes and shifts. Also, wildlife. Some wildlife might be, some like deer or something. They travel from place to place. So when you stopping them from being one thing, you taking them out of their ecosystem or shit like that. You know what I mean? There's so many other things that come into place when you do that shit. Yeah. So I don't think that it will it can never really officially be done if all those things, because you're gonna have to break so many different laws in order to get it done. So I mean, it's gonna make.
You playing yourself, my man.
I think
it's
he knows what he's doing. He's just doing this shit to start up, to stir shit up.
You just.
Businessman.
You
gotta stir it. America's a big businessman. And
it is.
Stir that shit up.
But people act like that's the only way to get to fucking Mexico. Like you can't get on a boat and just go to fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Like
fly over the goddamn wall.
I don't gotta go over a fence or under the ground. I go on water. How about that? You know how niggas stack up on boats? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You too much.
It's gonna take a couple more days or weeks longer, but we'll get there.
So, besides the SNAP programs and, you know, federal government.
They said 38 million people could lose their food stamps, or thousands of Americans will be faced eviction without Department of Housing or Urban Development.
Okay, wow.
Once that first paycheck doesn't come, we're no longer talking about theoretical. We're talking about tangible, missing paychecks, electric bills, paying mortgages, and rent. As part of the government shutdown, the IRS will retain more than 46,000 workers and 57.4% of the IRS workforce. The majority of those employees are working without pay.
That's how they gonna pay off the national debt.
They get payback once the government reopens.
Niggas back for free.
It's only some people.
That's
the place I was referring to. They're gonna make a shitload of money.
Oh no, you missed this. The staffing will let IRS continue some operations for now, particularly functions that are automatic and required, limited to
IRS is not even a part of the government.
So.
IRS is not even a part of the government.
So is everyone getting their what is it?
It's no guarantee that you're gonna get your money back. There's no guarantee. You can't necessarily say that, because if let's say it goes into a year, 2 years. Let's just say a year.
Nigga,
this is January.
If it go into a year,
so now
niggas is out here like the purge, man. They eating.
Oh yeah, niggas gonna go crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
I say it can't even last 90 days.
Think how much you be paying back. You'll be paying back over $1 billion.
Listen, Kev. Listen. They're not paying back any money. Ain't nobody. They're fucking working for free. They're working for free. They're fucking slaves,
but see,
man.
You gotta work
if you work for the government, you're a fucking slave.
Crime is going to go
up. It's going to spike.
Yes.
It's going up.
Nobody's safe. All you rappers, you actresses, all y'all motherfuckers
everybody's up for grab.
You better go in the sky and stay there, nigga.
The bodyguard gonna rob you, man. It's over.
Crime gonna go up.
And then you think about prisons. Like, isn't that funded by the government? No?
It's funded by the state.
Private.
Private. See, you got a private identities with people too. The private people is rich.
Yeah.
Prisons are either like Michael Jordan or
Oprah.
Yeah, private. So it's like, it's gonna be interesting.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
You have federal officials that are already reselling the cocaine that they see. They're already reselling the cocaine that they see.
I believe so.
You gotta ask what $5 billion is.
Who said this? Manifest well.
Because that's the most frequently used border. Right. That border right there is the most frequently used.
I don't believe. They were asking, do you feel that this is a thing of martial law? I don't feel as though this is something a catalyst to martial law. I don't feel it.
It's a
well, when you say that, because I was saying that this can build to anarchy. This can build to something to where you can have people, because it's like this. Especially people in the projects. You trying to kick people out. It's bad enough you started this on no smoking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you started.
How's that been going?
Let's stress niggas the fuck out and not have them be able to smoke.
You can't smoke in the apartments, but you can smoke outside.
So you get arrested and you
can't get arrested now. They passed that law. You can't get arrested now.
I think that you gotta go back to what the project
Yeah, because
really
when I be
is.
working,
You have
I
to
be
go back to
A
what it really
project.
is. Right. I want to put people
Let's see
living
what
on top of
happens.
people, and
Let's
I
see
want
what
to see what happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So take it back to
But
the
honestly,
essence. What is
what
the
people,
project?
like I said, I spoke to a lot of old school people, and they tell me that the projects used to be a good place.
Yeah.
The projects used to be, they used to have people in the front door, in the front desk.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Back in the
Where
day,
you could call people up to come down. The community center was used. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like
You see
really
what
actually
happened?
happened.
Generations and generations became younger having
What mic?
What happened was the drug epidemic.
Yeah.
Crack epidemic fucked
They took all that.
everything up.
Nah,
Crack-
I won't say that. I won't
Crack
say
fucked
that.
everything up.
Nah.
All right, y'all, just remember one
Crack
mic
fuck
so
shit up.
everybody could hear you.
Crack
Yeah.
fuck shit up bad, man. Come on, man.
It made issues.
I remember I was 13 and my peoples were selling crack. When I saw a young chick roll up with her child, and there was like trying to give my peoples, and he 13 too, trying to give her some head, trying to give him some head, to try to get one rock. You know what I'm saying? She like, yo, come on, I suck it real quick. And I'm sitting there like, she got her baby right there, my nigga. And I'm sitting there like, what is going on? Like, I was 13 at that time, and that just blew my mind.
That was part of the government.
That just blew my mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, you gotta look. Crack came because they didn't expect the cocaine. They expected
it was the cocaine and then the freebasing. They call it freebasing.
See, they didn't expect the black people to jump on it to get rich. The niggas got rich off that shit.
It was like New Jacks.
Well, and that's how that whole shit. Because the blacks got a hold of it. Once the black person got a hold of it, and was able to make it to some cheap product, it was over.
Now we can hit y'all with millions. So the Latin guy was the connection. So we took the coke and made it cheaper.
Yeah.
But the high didn't last that long.
That's why they kept coming back.
When crack came,
But you see, that's why they kept coming
more or less
back.
disenfranchising.
Yeah.
You're disenfranchised.
listen.
You don't know the value of a dollar. We never know the value of a dollar.
Right.
Because when the brown sauce was $1, all you needed was 37,000 to 100,000 in your account, and you could have bought that brown sauce.
Okay, Everyone Love One said, but the projects is just, hold on, y'all, please. Someone said, Everyone Love One said, but the projects is just that, a project from the government.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
That's basically what we said. You know,
What is it? Living on top of each other.
people always listen. I lived in the projects for a couple of
The
years.
projects was invented after the Great Depression.
Yes.
So it makes
And the
sense.
thing with the project, like,
What are you doing?
I ain't gonna lie, I like living in the projects because
I
nobody
grew up in
bothers
the
you.
projects, like.
Where I live now,
I
they
grew up-
bother me all the time because everyone owns. So they so snobby, like they feel as though they bougie. Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, it's
We
like,
don't do that around here.
fuck
I'll be like, fuck you. I
Right.
spent my money just how you spent your money. Oh, no, matter of fact, you didn't spend your money. You inherited your house.
Right.
Sorry, I spent my money.
Right. Fuck
Deal with
shit,
me.
Cause I grew up in
Anyway.
the project.
You know what I'm saying? But I love the project because nobody bothers you.
I was raised in
I don't
the
care about your noise. Because when I make my noise, don't fucking bother me. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So when you arguing with your wife, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna sit there, I might put my headphones on, I might turn my headphones up, I might turn the speakers up. So when I'm blowing back out or whatever the fuck I'm doing, don't bother me. Don't start me knocking. Hey, cut it down there. Nope, fuck
Wasn't
you.
like that when you and your wife is bickering.
Exactly.
Right. Or your fucking
Leave me the
kids
fuck
is running
alone.
around
But
making
that's
mad
what I'm saying.
noises. Like,
People in the projects don't bother you, yo.
At
Like,
all.
you do you. Like,
Right.
bitch, you wasn't saying that when I was. You be hearing the whole conversation.
that's the only thing about the project. But when you listen,
I mean, listen, man.
you go
Everybody hear that shit.
Everybody.
Shout out to the projects,
Right.
man.
I
But
grew up in a project.
we're in projects.
I got some
projects. I'm going to Brooklyn, St. Nick projects. You know what I'm saying?
I grew up in Boston Seco project.
Oh, Tab, was that Tab? Yeah, Tab? Yeah, Tab.
What's up?
What's that joint y'all always used to go to?
What? East River?
No.
Gray's Inn.
In the Bronx.
Taino Towers?
Taino Towers. Niggas call bodies in Taino Towers. And I ain't talking about that.
Yeah, River Park. Let me tell you, River Park. Listen, by Roberto Clemente. Let me tell you. Hold on.
Mashuna Parkway.
River Park's tower used to be beautiful back in the day.
Tracy Towers.
Hold on. But River Park Towers back in the days was fucking shit. You feel me? Like, yo, it's beautiful over there. But now,
shout out to Tracy Towers though.
We got a lot of fun up
there. Not too much. Not too much.
Yeah, crazy.
So,
yeah, you know.
Wonderful.
You know, I stayed up for the whole show.
Yes.
Shout out to you. We getting better, y'all. That's how you gotta do.
Yeah, you know, we're interacting with
trying to play
the viewers in the live chat. Thank you guys.
Stop
commenting. We appreciate y'all. If y'all want to call up, because I got to talk over them. I got to be like the hello. Because there's so many, you know.
The topics are very fruitful.
You know what I'm saying? Call us up. 646-776-3818. Hit us up. Also on the live chat.
Well, we supposed to go on a break in a minute, right?
You feel me? A break? I thought we would.
Oh, yeah, straight through? I don't know. Wait. Where's my young lady?
We doing a break.
He's trying to bring us do that, though.
We doing
a show, motherfuckers. Yeah. On High Radio at its finest. You heard? On a variety show. Dig down music. You know what I'm saying? We're in the down house. This is what we do, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking playing. We about to go on break. We coming through.
She thought it was a party.
Schedule where she's going to bring pre-made drinks and.
Okay. All right.
So shout out to her.
Shout out to who?
I forgot her name.
Disrespectfully drunk.
Disrespectfully drunk. That's what we shout to.
Yeah, they were supposed to come to the show.
She was supposed to come today, but you know things were mixed up, so. You know.
Yeah, I thought. See, what we thought we had a whole.
She supposed to come
over, but she thought we was having a party.
Yeah.
But she still could have came.
She still could have came.
And been interviewed.
That's what I meant.
She still hello. We on air.
Where she at?
I guess she just stopped
by. She left already, right?
She stopped by.
She gone already. All right.
Disrespectfully drunk. Shout out to you.
Shout outs to you. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I wanted a drink.
You can check her site out at Disrespectfully Drunk.
Yes. And I definitely agree. Manifest Royal DNA. Yes, it's the people that do give the projects a bad name because there's nothing wrong with the projects.
It's the past couple of generations that actually did that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's the drug epidemic alone, but it made things kind of horrible. You know what I'm saying? To where people just doing whatever, man.
It's in days in them times. The projects used to be fun.
I had the best time in the project.
I had fun in the project.
The best time, like.
Well, I ain't gonna say I had my best times in the projects, but I had fun in the project.
No, I mean growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Because,
as a kid, I spent my childhood like.
You grew up in Brooklyn Project.
Yeah, hell yeah, nigga. Gray's Inn Project. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Stomp, baby, hard, baby. You know what I'm saying? Born in Harlem, raised in Brooklyn, but I'm from Harlem, baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
he was raised in Brooklyn, born in Harlem. I mean, no.
Born in Harlem, raised in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. You had to write the first time.
Yeah,
my bad.
A couple of stops here and there, but you know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. Next person's kid. I'm saying that's why when people look at me, you know what I'm saying, they don't know, they get kind of confused.
Well, see, Hooter always moved like a Brooklyn nigga, yo. Even when I met the nigga, he looked like a Brooklyn nigga. Cause he used to have, this nigga used to have the fucking army fatigue suit, every fucking flavor. Like the nigga had the blue, he even had the snowsuit. You know, the sky blue with the white. The nigga had the gray, the white, the black. The nigga had the all black, the green.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you from Brooklyn, nigga? He like, nah, I live in Harlem. I'm like, what? The fuck? Like, Harlem niggas didn't do the army fatigue suits. Like, we did the jacket with the Timbs and shit, but we didn't do the whole shit.
The whole suit,
nigga. The whole fucking shit. Pants, jacket. That nigga might as well had stripes and shit on his arm.
With the line in the jacket, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
So what's the situation? Like, are we going on a break? Or
Yeah, hell yeah, we going on a break. It is
we
what?
just rumbling now.
It's
and
9:20
right now.
Yes, we
Y'all
on
gonna
break
kill it?
now.
I guess we all gonna kill it. I want to break.
Now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna go on a
This is
break.
big?
You got some commercials.
Yes,
We
we're
got
gonna go
some
on a
videos
break.
for you.
Everyone watching, don't.
We're gonna wrap
We'll be
it up.
right back. So
And then we're gonna do it like
keep
that.
watching, please. We
What
thank you.
we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about some other things. We got
Yeah, we got a couple of stories we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
And you know, just keep watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hit us up on the live chat or
step.
call us up 646-776-3818 when we come back from break. And we're gonna have some things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for watching.
Bitches.
Be right back, okay? On the break.
Wow.
That's it. I need more.
Yeah, let's go out to Keno and the Marley family, you know what I mean? Word up. The OG Barrington Levy and all that. Harlem, what up? Sunroof like I'm pushing Debbie Allen's car. My equilibrium get rid of men when I balance law. The avatar, I change the day on the calendar and make this a night to remember. Like I'm Shalimar, I'm better than y'all. The guard don't accept cheddar from y'all. Before you step to guard, you should check my repertoire. That chain gang from your neck, you ain't no okay star. I seen you last night on the train. That ain't your okay car, be easy star. These lyrics straight out the Marahabata. I bounce to your garage while screaming Allahu Akbar. Then pull up to the shark bar. In the most elaborate car, peace to the guard. My attitude is Mardi Gras. I just left my God back gra. And I pray to the altar that tonight the garter makes you liver than John Travolta. So don't get me started, cause yo, I get retarded. I'm known to hit the hardest, they say I'm swift like Chavez. Are you stupid or you dumb? Or the cat got your tongue? Let me guess, my rap got you strapped up and hung and strung out on some stupid shit. Hey yo, I'm too legit to quit before you even feel a move or a skit. I'm a flip on your ass like a gymnast. I'm in this to win this. 3-time Apollo win the gold medal like the Olympics. The baddest kid since Gladys flipped with the pips. Check the apparatus, show my status is so wicked.
Time in a New York City, a lot of time down in Miami. Now welcome back to my homeland. Remember me? Went to Cleveland to receive some vibes, just to keep my spirit alive. But the vibes they're teaching me that don't write in my book.
To a snake, put him on a plate. Yeah, keep the blicky on my waist, we ain't playing safe, I am not your man. I'm so fly, I need a cape, pull up in a rave, I can do the land. Nigga turn it to a snake, put him on a plate, chop and make it dance. Go gorilla like an ape, look up in my face, I ain't never ran. Keep the blicky on my waist, we ain't playing safe, I am not your man. I'm so fly, I need a cape, pull up in a rave, I can do the land. Nigga turn it to a snake, put him on a plate, chop and make it dance. Go gorilla like an ape, look up in my face, I ain't never ran.
I might just jump in a rave, I keep it tucked in my mains. Might hit the plug out of state, might catch a slug to the face. I sip that mud every day, fuck a mask, we gon' run in his place. I got the funds in the safe, he can't run when them guns in his face. That's the con, that's my taste, flew out of state, now we in the yams. I was locked up by the state, murder when I'm facing, now I'm getting bans. 20s, 50s, and them hundreds aiming for his muffin, I don't give a damn. Stop the cap and stop the bluffing, leaky ain't with nothing, blicky make them dance.
Keep the blicky on my waist, we ain't playing safe, I am not your man. I'm so fly, I need a cape, pull up in a rave, I can do the land. Nigga turn it to a snake, put him on a plate, chop and make it dance. Go gorilla like an ape, look up in my face, I ain't never ran. Keep the blicky on my waist, we ain't playing safe, I am not your man. I'm so fly, I need a cape, pull up in a rave, I can do the land. Nigga turn it to a snake, put him on a plate, chop and make it dance. Go gorilla like an ape, look up in my face, I ain't never ran. Still told the strap, we still got the pack, but I can't get caught in the trap. The word getting rap, we shit when it's packed. If I throw a brick, it come back. My shooters love the extortion, we touch paper like we work in the office. I turn my brothers to bosses, you can win if you make it through losses. Fuck all lives that went crosses, we took chains and put niggas on crosses. These niggas pussy, they forfeit, spin through the eye block in the foreign. We spin that shit like a tourist, I'm with 2-2 if we spinning, we scoring. I spit the band on my shoes, but that for nothing, cause I can't even cross it. Keep the blicky on my waist, we ain't playing safe, I am not your man. I'm so fly, I need a cape, pull up in a rave, I can do the land. Nigga turn it to a snake, put him on a plate, chop and make it dance. Go gorilla like an ape, look up in my face, I ain't never ran. Keep the blicky on my waist, we ain't playing safe, I am not your man. I'm so fly, I need a cape, pull up in a rave, I can do the land. Nigga turn it to a snake, put him on a plate, chop and make it dance. Go gorilla like an ape, look up in my face, I ain't never ran.
front, I'ma spaz out. Walking the Gucci up on is my dude, Neiman Marcus, I wanted that cash out. My niggas spend early morning, get killed early morning, same time as the cash out. Empty the clip and we open too drippy and saucy, let's see what your stash bout. I don't drink up a Bacardi, we lit in the party, he front, I'ma back out. Spotted, we drenching the bleed with a 40. I'm an informer, bitch, I've been bowling. I'm tryna lead out with brains on the floor, spinning in fours, we tryna score. We ain't the same, can't relate to these stores. I got the sauce, we got the sauce. Bitch, I've been dripping, we guess what it costs. The good die young, I died already. Slide already. Hollow tips, we shooting pop and melon. Dropping steady, they dropping steady, they dropping steady. Don't try to spin and get the driver wet up. I got my name off for spinning. I'm full of weight and we drilling. I'm running straight to this chicken, but I gotta stay with a blicky. Split that boy throat if he snitching. Niggas don't smoke, I'ma bring it. Get up close, raising me finish. My niggas stay with a clip, letting off that blicky. You chillin' with him, hella shots, be dead with him. Free my brothers, fuck the system, they know how we live, but we catch him, his head missing. Dice gave me a head cracking, run up on them, head tapping. We be caking, they capping, it's a cape, but they lacking.
Niggas, they fuckin' with me, the PNV blicky, they run the city. Me and Tutu, we working, they know it's up. PNV to the blicky, they know it's up. Gotta keep me a chop, ain't playing no games. If you get caught up, ain't saying no names. Came from nothing, my niggas gon' shine. Niggas be hating that shit out of line. We gon' hop up with them chops out, try to run up, my niggas gon' lay him down. They was hating like, boy, what you saying now? And PNV niggas don't play around. Dressed up in designer, we iced out. My niggas gon' shine when the lights out. Gotta keep me a stick, nigga. Niggas be hating, I'm trying to get rich, nigga. Run up me the clip, nigga. Diamonds dancing while I fucking your bitch, nigga. And you know that we getting this guala. I remember when I ain't have $1. My niggas gon' run up the bankroll, shooters pull up and we leaving the case closed. And you know that we getting this guala. I remember when I ain't have $1. Gang, it's beef from my so that stick on me. I went to school with the boy, night history. I know them niggas still plotting to get to me, short and miss, they ain't hitting me. Bitch, I'm a god, ain't no killing me. I swear to God, we gon' make it like history. Couldn't go home to the pack, go kick doors, had to go, no mask on. Niggas talk hard, but they mask off. Kick doors, had to go, no mask on. Bro say kill, I'm killing him. First I couldn't feel, now I'm feeling it. Catch a eye, but ain't over, we finish him. If the plug got pounds, deliver it. Ride the plug, we don't go through no middleman. I'm a G, I ain't talking about Zimmerman. Night girl turned into codeine, I'm just trying to get money, I'm selling it. Niggas keep talking about beef, we trying to get smoked right now, let's finish it. No one-on-ones with me from now on, swing one time, we hitting shit. Love me, the homies can't cure all the pain, so you know our gang be feeling it. All of my ops gonna die, don't even know why a nigga just mention it. That money bring good lawyers, you know our gang, we be in the sentences. Let's pick every time they print this shit, and get rapping for me like a Christmas gift. Hit it once, then forget the bitch, I finesse and go hard to go get this shit. You know how we go. Yeah, blicky to blicky to blicky to blicky. Blicky to the future, nigga, PNV to the future, nigga, you know how we rock. Yeah. Yo, the vibe, nigga. PNV shit, man. Niggas know how the fuck we come.
Gang, gang, gang.
Yeah.
Alright, tell us your name.
Yo, get live, Jack. Dan. I'm just trying to just formulate the plot with the people. Let's show we go.
Younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you hating? That's what it comes down to.
Hey, what you drinking?
So, do you like spicy food?
Yeah.
Where you from? You mind me asking? What's your nationality? What are you? African? Yeah, you mess with hot. You mess with spicy food. Yeah.
What is smoking?
Self-care.
Hey, you know.
over phones, don't even call a kid. Big L in my tape deck, yeah, that's something that I often did. I don't talk, let me give it to him.
All this all levels coincidental. Top of the moon thing. It's a goon thing. Switch whips like the hues in the moon ring.
Let's go. Yo, you shake. Your man is smacked. I just been down about the Beavis and Black. Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack.
Many knees and ACGs and your skinny jeans. Learn your ABCs before you make it to the G. I'ma show you how to move.
I ain't dropping in a minute. Right now, I took out a little break because the kids, I got kids.
Kids.
I like to consider myself, I call it reality rap.
Okay.
That's what
you get kind of deep for me right there. All right. I think that.
Reality rap. If you listen to a lot of my music, you see that I speak from my experiences in life.
So I was like, how can I perceive the opposite, all the good stuff about me? Because I was still a legit nice guy. I had kids, you know. I raised me right, you know.
You don't see Beyonce beefing with everybody.
This is Beyonce. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you like being called Mama G? That's what I mean, like.
Nah, because that's not my name.
That's what I see.
My name is Mama Kim.
Okay.
You got it all fucked up.
Oh, shit.
Mama Kim.
Mama Kim.
I don't want to act out right now. You know what I'm saying?
But continue to tune in. See, now y'all catching me. That shit rubbing off. That shit is rubbing off. Now tune in to the Harlem Variety Show.
Diggy Dom. Classic.
Straight up New York, MLJ. That's me and my.
Now witness the strength of street knowledge. Straight out of Diggy Dom, crazy motherfucker named Manson. I'm in the club posted up, never dancing. I got a sword off, blowing steam off. Aim for your neck, blow your head clean off. Fuck them bitch police and that mayor too. We go to war, motherfucker, got arsenals. I'm breaking all laws, nigga, throw the book out. You got Parkinson's, homie, straight shook out. You and your whole fucking team get took out. Harlem where I ever see my bitch look out. City of New York. I'm straight out of New York, a crazy motherfucker named Bang'em. Who the king of the jungle? I straight tame him, hang him. The last of the Mohicans, which yeah, you wanna see me, and I take this nigga throne and show you every single creek in. You fucking with the burrows of death. My life is real, giving bitches the rubber and telling niggas bite the still. I'm on my bullshit, pull the bullshit, hit the tall shit. Take this nigga out and chop his body on some crow shit. You never thought of Diggy Dimes, fucking with your shitty rhymes. Bang him in bait to make this up north city shine. Focus on some pretty fine bitches with they titties line. Get you tied up and shied up, boy, this shit be grind. Never ever sleep on the soul, so you should know. For the dope, niggas step on some toes and give them woes. What you thought? We taking what you bought and say you better bust, cause we ain't hearing what you talk out in New York, nigga, banging.
Walk away from there, okay?
Yeah, straight from the BX. When niggas get murked, if they talk shit. Some niggas don't understand words. I talk clips and these hoes get on my nerve. I need a boss bitch. Beamer got it parked outside with my Porsches. Flow gorgeous, probably why they haters on me. And my lyrics too damn hot, that's why the shade is on me. Always try to keep it a buck, that's why the fake is on me. Eating so they throw me a bib, cause the cake is on me. Stacks reckless on deck, get respect is the best is I rep this. Talk shit, expect clips. I'm on my low shit, your mouth get you poked quick. Ain't no game with you saying lames, ain't no joke shit. I got on my grind quick, ask me how I give it up. Got a lot of haters, but it's clear that I don't give a fuck. I'm going hard to the casket. If you ain't real, keep it moving. Ain't no time for you bastards. Stacks.
TDM, nigga. Straight out of New York, MLJ. Ball like the conference final, eyes on the chips. Ladies love ML MLs, it's eyes on the wrist. Fast niggas with fast cars, it's eyes on the whips. Grind to be on top, not surprised one bit. Diggy down MLs, it only takes one hit in a shock dog track to make the goons want to hurt something. Get cooked stunting, get back in your lane, pure point guard. Shooting ain't in your game, we can never be the same. Chuck, y'all very soft, cut from a different fabric. Y'all niggas terry claw. ML the great one, respect me in my face on the low like I hate son. I smoke chocolate, go nuts, I'm on the rocky road. 720, 711, boy, West be home. Diggy down the fam, let it stay that way. The boy calm right now, hope it stay that way. Straight out of DD, yeah. My name is Jack.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
I'm like, the chick he was trying to.
We are back! You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know, break, because you know what I'm saying? It'd be like an hour some change. You understand? We be coming straight from work and all that shit. So we need our little snacks and things and goodies and treats and all that other stuff.
You know what I'm saying? So we could be lit.
Yeah. I didn't say all that. I didn't say that. She said that. It wasn't me.
It's our season. We lit all season.
Yeah, it's Capricorn season.
It's Capricorn.
Still in motherfucking effect. Yeah.
So you feel that. Right. You feel me? Yes, I like that.
That's a wolf.
That's a wolf.
I know.
But you know, ladies.
Caps come out at night. The caps come out at night. Caps come out. Caps come out.
Hey. So yeah.
Shout out to DZ. His big birthday just passed. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Happy belated, bro. You know what I'm saying? They be hating.
It's all right.
No, it's all
not
right.
they, just them.
Them. These two.
Him.
The one that's sticking down on his phone and acting like.
That's what I'm saying. Not they, them, him.
What's the number again?
You know what I'm saying? We was talking about a couple of these things that was going on. I didn't have.
I did my
what was the thing that do you have the clips?
I was trying to remember what happened.
Which one was it from?
Which one?
I thought it was HBS.
That
who we talking
Shaka
about?
had.
Are we gonna talk about Future, A Boogie?
Well,
Are we gonna talk about Benzino, the Samuel Little? I did my
what was the first one? What was the first one? It was Future.
Hold on. 1 second.
Well, no, the teacher, the preacher.
Actually, the first one y'all sent me was the A Boogie.
Not A Boogie. You mean?
Yeah, it was. Well, look, see.
What was A Boogie? What's happening with A Boogie?
Pretty much A Boogie. The situation with him is, hold on.
A Boogie with the hoodie?
Yes, A Boogie. Nothing bad, you know. Pretty much, they were basically saying, you know, he makes a lot of his money from streaming and not from selling actual albums.
I can believe that.
So, you know, he's like, whatever. I don't really give a fuck. I'm still getting my money. I'm buying houses for my family, cars, jewelry. So I'm good. Like, I'm making my bread off streaming. That's the wave right now. So, and he's like, you know.
Well, this is a problem. That's what's happening with all artists. Rappers aren't really getting paid for album sales per se anymore.
His album's #1, by the way.
Albums are, well, really, album sales, unless you really hot right now and you got like tracks out there, like take for instance Cardi. Cardi got like about 4 hot singles out right now. So she's getting that radio play. Of course she's getting performance play, you know what I'm saying? And then the streaming. A Boogie on the other hand, he just had an album out like about a month or 2 months ago.
I think it just came out. It's called Hoodie SZN, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so that's a brand new album that he has out. Well, See, that's the thing. Yeah, most rappers make they money from their shows.
He got 83 million streams last week.
And the record deals that you get half of the time, you wind up owing them niggas.
So streaming is the way.
So
that's why he's like, I'm getting my bread.
Shout out to Tidal. Shout out to Jay-Z with that
yes,
Tidal.
I definitely have Tidal. I love it.
You know, that Apple thing going on. You know, Apple Music. But definitely shout outs to
Isn't it Spoofy and all them other ones?
Spotify.
Yeah, you give me Spoofy. Yeah, that's funny.
What else is there? Don't nobody see you.
I know. I gotta
shout out to Zwat. What's it? Is that? I don't know. That's some shit that Shaka drinks right now. I have it. Is that a beer or is it a? Is it a wine or what is it?
Stout with made with ghost peppers.
Ghost peppers.
Ghost peppers.
Oh, I need to find. Well, all right, you need to give me some of that shit.
So, yeah, you know that was pretty much
Who makes? Is that your man or something? Like, he promoted like that's his man. You know what I'm saying? Like, your nigga better sell.
So yeah, that was just a little insight on A Boogie with the hoodies. So,
but yeah, it's another thing. Like, people need to understand more about the music industry because there's a lot of young niggas out here that feel like they could be a rapper and just blow up. But there's a lot more to it than where you have to make real money. The money that you want to make, the money that you think that you want to make. Because between album sales, touring, things like that, if you just got one single or something, if that shit dies out, after a while, your money starts dying out. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes, they doing commercials, they're doing clothing, they're doing liquor, they're doing
a little bit of everything. A lot of entrepreneurs.
And you know what I'm saying? Some of them are becoming actors and actresses. That's where it is. You think about all of the popular rappers between Eve, LL Cool J, Latifah, Ice Cube, you could even throw in Master P, there's a couple more. I can't even really think about them. But they all blew up from doing music, from creating.
From doing a little bit of everything. They got their foot in the door through the music, and then they was like, I'm going to open up more doors, and they got into.
But this is the public service announcement. We going right back real quickly. I'm talking about the people who are on food stamps, the people who are on public assistance and things like that. This is where you have to learn who you are if you never learned before.
Right.
So if you are a good cook, you better learn to cook for some people and and do some things.
Right.
You're good with your hands. You're good with making fixing computers. This is the time.
This is the time to find your skill, perfect it, and put that shit to work and make that commerce.
You could go to college.
L Boogie says
you could go to college for free now. Right? If you go to school, you can go to school, get some kind of education.
Right. Educate
you have to
yourself.
do something.
Do not.
Because we have to stop relying on public assistance or the government to take care of us or fund us.
Right.
Because we wind up not knowing what to do with ourselves or not knowing or having any knowledge of self.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean your history. Knowing who you are as a person or knowing what you are capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? People don't reach their fullest potential because they never give themselves a chance to reach their fullest potential. You know what I'm saying?
They're lazy, they baga.
And when you're on public assistance and things like that, it allows you to be lazy. It allows you to sit on your ass. It allows you to be like, wait for your child to be 18 to get them on public assistance, and then you feel as though you good because you got more food stamps. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me tell you that they really shut down food stamps though. Obesity rate is gonna go down. I'll tell you that much.
No, them niggas still eat McDonald's.
I'm done.
Well, you can't get McDonald's with EBT.
Right.
And McDonald's is fucking expensive, yo. I don't fuck with McDonald's. My daughter and shit eats McDonald's and all that shit.
At all.
But I don't.
But yeah,
I eat some nuggets every now and then. Pause.
All right, moving on. So we left off, that was just a public service announcement for those on food stamps, just on public assistance, just get your shit together, work it out. Now, speaking of, A Boogie, another rapper who decided to make some life-changing decisions was rapper Future. He claims that he stopped doing lean, he stopped drinking lean, and he didn't want his fans to know because he felt like it was gonna somehow
change the way people felt about if he was rapping different. That people were saying that he's not on the lean anymore.
Yeah.
That's
crazy to
That's
me.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's like,
but
what?
at the same time, now you think about this.
Plus, he just had the passing of his best friend.
Remember when people were saying, well, people still say this today. When Mary's not happy, she makes good albums. Mary J. Blige. So people always say when she broke up with KC from Jodeci,
her album.
The album was fire.
Right.
So, and it's crazy for people to even say that to me, like, you praying for my sorrow for a good album.
I don't think it's more so praying, they're just saying, like, you feel the artist, I guess, has its best, their best work, creates their best work when they're actually feeling and going through that, because it's exactly like if you have a love, R&B and you're doing all these soul songs and love songs and break, how can you really connect and really feel?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well,
I don't think it's more so praying on the sorrow. It's just.
Well, yeah, okay, you can say that, but I just feel like some people rather have you sad.
Like experience going through it.
Like they be like, damn, you need to go through some shit. You need to be sad or something, so you can have a good album. You know what I'm saying? But and then for him to even have to feel as though people would feel that he would be a better artist if he was on lean. It's crazy. You're a rap artist.
I don't think that's what people feel.
That's what he
felt
said
that way,
felt.
which I feel like, that you shouldn't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a life-changing decision you made for yourself. Clearly, it'll make you healthier. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is not good for you. So
when you think about the things that lean does, you're taking cough syrup. This is what is it called? It's promethazine. It's basically the highest potent cough medicine that you can get.
And you mix that shit with what, soda and shit?
To make it even worse.
Yeah, like y'all crazy.
Like I said, perfect example.
And then you mix it with soda.
You see Santana. You see how he has no.
He got no grill. He's like good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those are some of the symptoms of what it does.
I was like, damn. That's Joel.
Yeah. It's kind of bad with that boy, man. Like
What happened, my man? Shit, but yeah, shout out to Future. I think
I'm glad that he took the
initiative to really be like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah,
and that's good. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what other people gotta say.
When you get caught up in that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, and then you making money, you can get all the lean you want, you get all the weed you want.
Yeah, you get all the drugs you want.
It's kind of hard to have that self.
Discipline.
Yeah, here you go. Self-discipline to say, no, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. Especially when it's around you. And then you've been promoting it so much that it's somebody that's probably going to offer it you like 10 times walking down the block.
Yeah.
Or walking into a club or something like that.
That's a good look, man. So.
Shout out to you, man. Yeah. I'm glad you don't worry about that shit. Promote that shit. Let niggas know you ain't fucking with that shit no more. You need to put that shit in a rhyme.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't walk with the Molly no more. Shit got to go.
Right. You heard. And do that.
No Molly Percocet. No Molly Percocet. Molly said, no Molly Percocet.
I can't with you, yo. So, since we're speaking of, music and entertainers and artists, I want to talk about Rihanna.
Oh, that shit is crazy.
Yeah. So, let me tell you something. She is all about her fucking bag. You heard? She don't care if you are her fucking publicist, her long friend from like the Sandbox days, or her fucking father. All right. When it comes to her paper, she's about that shit.
Oh, so yeah. So apparently, I said Cardi B. Rihanna's father was going around telling people that she's her manager.
That he's her manager.
And that he's her manager. And he was getting money. He was getting deals and all this shit.
Not no chump change either.
He was getting paper.
He had a company under the name, under the last name.
Yes. So people is giving him money because it's automatically because it's Rihanna. Rihanna said, "Hell."
Ronald Fenty is his name, and he created an entertainment company in their family name and was using it to land phony business deals. Pretty much saying like, I'm Rihanna's agent.
Could you put Riri's?
Hey y'all, I just want to.
Could you put Riri up? Could you put Riri's father up? Rihanna's. Yeah. So that's kind of crazy, man. Like
he booked not to cut you off, but he booked a $15 million tour in Latin America, and 2 concerts at the Staples Centers in LA, and a show in the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas for $400,000.
Now here's the thing: when you book artists, him as a manager, he gets his cut. He gets his cut off the top just to book it, to get it booked and be like, okay, my artist or my client will be there. But you have to give me this certain amount of money for me and for her.
Right.
So he got wild paper off of that shit. He had to. Rihanna's a top selling artist, a Grammy Award winning artist. You know what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is say Ree. And
oh, what's my name?
You know what I'm saying?
They
and
on
niggas
it.
is gonna give you that paper for her. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially
and she claimed she didn't have anything to do with any of the bookings, and supposedly he claimed that he spoke to her record company, and
the whole court thing is she's using the last name Fenty as a cosmetic line.
Yeah.
And she's telling him he can't use the last name. Which is his last name.
Yeah, he gave her.
That's why I said his name, Ronald Fenty, because that's and that's what I'm glad you brought that up, Spot, because honestly I wanted to mention that. Like, that's kind of bizarre. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your family name, and you took it, and it's your family's name.
Bitch, I gave you that name.
You understand? So you made a cosmetic line, which is booming, by the way, fucking awesome, but you know what I'm saying? Like, why can he use it? Why can't y'all just keep it all, business? But then again, we don't know how it really went down. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if he even took the initiative to sit down with her and say, listen, you're using the name for this. I want to use the name for this. How can we, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Business a bit, you see, y'all could get money.
I'm just saying it like this. If you're my child. You're using the family name. Why the fuck I can't get some of that? If that's the case,
that's what I mean.
Change that shit to Riri.
Or Bad Gal, and y'all you sell it like that.
You'll be good, man. Like, I don't know, man, but
that was a little crazy to me.
It's just, when family gets involved with money and stuff like that, it gets difficult, man. Because at the same time, people feel as though you're the artist, so you feel like you didn't do anything when I was singing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as a parent, you might feel as though you came out of my dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck you mean? So I'm quite sure you got that talent from someone in my lineage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't remember your auntie Sally? She the one you get the singing from. And my brother that, my sister that.
And that's my fucking name, so.
You know what I mean? So you gotta take that in mind. But then some people are selfish, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know
how it's gonna play out in court, cause.
But the father is a scuzz bucket for doing that. I'll say that.
That's what I say. I mean, did he reach out to her? Did he be like, yo?
Probably not, and that's
what I mean. They should have spoke about
for doing that if he did that.
So,
you know what I'm saying? But
you know, moving on. So you want to talk about
what's that one?
Daddy. This is Daddy.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, pretty much. But he's not gonna.
Nope. Okay. You can move right on. But the pastor.
Okay. Yes, I'll pull that up.
Yeah, the pastor. That one was kind of crazy. So from what I remember, if you can put me in it.
Yeah.
Now this pastor's he was married to
a New York
woman.
pastor.
Yes. This is what brought it to my attention.
A Brooklyn pastor.
Yeah. So his wife had passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So
in 2012.
Okay, in 2012, and they had a child.
Yes, they have several children.
They have several children, but
they have a 14-year-old daughter.
And a son. What? 2 sons, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
2 sons.
2 sons, and one of the daughters said that the youngest daughter brought to the attention.
No, the sister-in-law.
Oh, excuse me.
The sister-in-law. So pretty much, the 14-year-old, her older brother's girlfriend, or I'm gonna say wife. They didn't really specify, but pretty much they said sister-in-law though. So pretty much the 14-year-old.
Daycare joint?
No, the pastor.
No, the pastor.
Oh.
So pretty much the 14-year-old confided in the sister-in-law and basically told her that her father has been pretty much sexually abusing her for like 6-7 years now.
Word.
So ever since the mother's passed away.
Yo, this stuff really disgusts me a lot because I'm gonna be very graphic. I'm sorry, y'all, but for a grown man to want to put his thing in a little girl's vagina or even doing anything vowed to her is just disgusting to me. You have no morals as a human being for you to even want to do that to a young child. I'm not even going on Kelly things. I'm just talking about
in general
people who are doing things to little children and doing it to their family members. You know what I'm saying? Because you're really taking advantage of these people, because if you can't trust your family, who the fuck can you trust? You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of these young girls feel as though since that it's their family member,
they don't want to say nothing.
They don't want to say anything.
No, but she said something. So this is.
But she said something to her to the young lady.
Her sister-in-law and her older brother have
for
custody.
over 6 years.
Yes. Now here's the thing: her sister-in-law and her oldest brother have custody of her and her twin brother.
And the father.
The father gets visitation rights, if I'm not mistaken, on the weekends. So he's a pastor. You know, when they see each other, they go to church. And supposedly he does these things at the church, which is even more crazy, more fucking taboo. It's disgusting. Like, it's just.
The brother says that he feels as though he was distracted. What the pastor would do is he would get the brothers to go on the drums.
Run errands, like around the church.
Or he would go on the drums. And he would blatantly do things
to distract
him while he would do things to the young lady, to the young girl.
Yes, to his daughter, not even the younger, to his daughter.
To his own daughter.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Which is even more disgusting.
Yes.
Like, oh wow.
But think about this. Not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
All this shit is going on in the churches.
All this shit is going on in churches, man. It's really sad, yo.
And you ain't talking about
Catholic,
faith,
Christians.
Yep.
You want me to have faith?
Honestly, I don't hear that going on in Muslim mosque.
No, that's not.
I don't hear that going on in Muslim mosque. I've never heard that going on in Muslim mosque.
Not in Muslim mosque, because you gotta look. They're so ordained, meaning like if you would do something like that, they kill him.
Exactly.
That's why I said.
I hear it in Christian churches.
Yeah,
I hear it in Catholic churches.
All churches, Baptist, all that shit.
Baptist church, all that shit.
And
you heard this shit in Africa.
The reverend or the fucking deacon.
The reverend got 16 women pregnant. And the women felt as though it was a child of God.
And they shut the church down that he's also for it's under criminal.
Oh well, this guy,
Yes.
he's the scuzz bucket right here. This is Mr. Scuzz Bucket.
It's they shut the church down as a crime scene.
Now you know what's bad is me.
But he's black.
Me going to the church.
They're making a mockery out of him.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
He's melanated.
Me going to this church and having no idea what's going on. And he's young. He's not that old.
Yeah, he's 44 years old.
He's not that old. So it's like, man.
It's sad, because it's like.
So he slept with all these girls?
He slept with his daughter.
He was sexually abusing his daughter.
For 6 years.
The mother passed away in 2012, bro, and he was sexually abusing her for till now.
What is his name?
His name is, one second, Matthew Givens. He is the Baptist Church of Brownsville and Bedford.
That's in Brooklyn?
Yep. So please remember this guy's name. Don't allow him to go into another church and start over again.
No, but he was arrested on charges of sexual abuse.
But you never know. This shit could continue. Just one pizza getting ass nigga. Yo, this motherfucker came in here with one pizza, yo. You disrespectful motherfucker, yo. No, don't put him on no camera. Don't put him on camera. Fuck him. No, we don't even want. He don't get no shot. He don't get no shot.
You got everybody's numbers up in here. You know everybody's drinking.
Disrespectful.
You ain't even call niggas and act like
you don't even be like, yo, let me get a pie.
We could have bought a whole pie. Yo, everybody.
Wait. I don't get a pie. Yo, ain't nothing. Hold on. Fucking
no. Don't do that.
I'm hungry.
You said you go get a pie.
Go get the pie.
I ain't getting it. Yeah, zoom in on him.
Busting this shit. Stay in front of the camera, smoke a whole fucking blunt.
Go get the pie, bro.
Then let the show. Let the fucking show.
Nigga, take a bite, nigga.
Let the live show. To go and get a fucking pizza for himself. You selfish motherfucker.
That's that bullshit. Cause I'm hot.
We waiting on you, bro.
You ain't.
All right, here goes. We get words on words. We wait till you swallow that ass right. You gotta
Oh man, I don't know about
you.
I just want a shot.
That ain't our fault though, you know. Oh, you said you with us?
I just went outside.
And he just said he was gonna get the pie. Did he not just say that?
That's what I'm waiting on.
Before we even
got you on.
He was like, I don't get what you saying.
You know, we bigging him up, talking about, he's been up all his time. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all want to be up and leave and eat. You know what I'm saying?
That's that.
Are you gonna turn the wheel? What's play like a wheel, nigga.
It's a pizza right there.
Play like a wheel, nigga. That's stupid. Oh shit! I thought we was saying.
We wouldn't do.
I'll walk with you, bro.
You got the airtime already. He ain't coming back.
He said
So
now we know.
So I know you had the words about pizza. I will walk with you.
Oh, what was the last one? Oh yeah. Well, the last one that we're gonna talk about. What was the last one? What was the one before after that?
Wait, come on, bro.
I remember. I read them all. I just need to remember what was it.
Move to the side. I knocked it over.
Yeah, what was that one
I knocked it over. That's what I was sleeping.
Oh yeah. I didn't know what that was. You that lighter? Because that nigga asked me about that lighter.
Somebody got
it. Oh.
Yeah, man. Y'all gotta be real.
After the passing was the black employees, several black employees that filed a lawsuit.
Over what?
For being racially harassed and bullied in the Ohio General Motors.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, I read up about it.
Okay, wait, hold on. What was after that? What was after that?
The one after that was
They can wait for a second. Y'all can wait a minute. Fucking 2-hour show. Wait a minute.
the football player.
Oh, that shit was funny. Yeah. The football player. Yo, this nigga.
I got his name right
He
now.
played for the Chargers. This nigga. He found somebody.
No, he plays for
He played for
the Detroit Lions.
He played for the Detroit Lions. What's his
A
name?
former Detroit Lion.
Can you play that clip?
His name is Tony Beckham.
Yes.
He went into beast mode apparently on a man.
Yeah, well, this is once again. He saw somebody peeking in the window, in his daughter's window.
And allegedly
With her pants.
with his pants.
Yes, it's one of the choices.
His pants.
So his pants was halfway down. And he was looking through the crack of the window, like trying to beat off.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, allegedly, Beckham said that he saw the guy.
He saw the guy, and the guy
off while he was looking through the window, through his daughter's window.
So the guy said he couldn't believe what was going on, right? So the guy started running. Now, mind you, this nigga is an athlete. So when the nigga started running, he started running and caught that nigga mad quick. So
who thought this was
easy? The nigga said basically,
I'ma fuck you up and started washing him up.
He said, we had a conversation. So you can see this nigga face in a minute. So his conversation wasn't too good with him, but he caught up with him real quick. I think he was he was a defensive end or something.
He got fired?
No. This white guy.
He's a defensive back.
Yes. No, he don't play no more. But some girl, some dude was looking through his daughter's window. And you see his face all
A white man
up.
at that.
That's what that nigga did.
A white man was looking through his daughter's window.
So that's why he got one more?
No.
He's retired at
That nigga was just retired. This nigga just came up and ran up on his ass. You can play that for the ending, and we go. That's how we go.
No, the daughter got out the shower and said that she caught him looking through her window, like.
That's crazy.
And the father was like, "Alright, I'm about to show you some shit, homie."
No, play that clip if there's a clip, if you have that clip.
That's what it was.
That shit is crazy. Yo, just imagine to be put in a situation where you up against another athlete. You know what I'm saying? That's like, imagine you bump somebody and they fucking pack you out. You know what I'm saying? Or Mike Tyson. And what do you do?
Why would you even run? There's no video, but clearly, you know, that's the football player, and that's the one.
This is homeboy
with the cookie.
With the fresh.
With the conversation talk.
Right.
Yeah, that fresh.
With the conversation talk face.
So,
But yeah. That's all that one was. You know what I'm saying? That was a little quick joint you threw out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people who do shout
from
out.
the live chat, I want to give a shout out to everybody in the live chat. I want to give a shout out to Angel. That's the Ever One Love One, if I'm pronouncing that right. But he was like, I'm Angel. So Angel, Manifest Royal DNA. I want to give a shout out to Herb Haji. If I'm pronouncing it right.
H2O?
Yes.
H2O. H2O. Fuck with the police.
I'm on my shrimp, H.
And that's pretty much everybody who was just, you know, in the live chat. Thank you guys for watching
Word.
and for giving us your comments.
We actually
we always appreciate
think we had 2 hours worth of stuff, but we wound
it
up
worked out.
Yeah, it worked
running
out.
our mouths,
So,
for 2 hours. So yeah.
Yeah, thanks for watching. You know, we're definitely gonna be coming with more and better content in the future. Look out for us, cause we taking over. Go ahead.
Madanah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we gonna start doing our Madanah. You could check Harlem Variety. See, I notice why people aren't checking it. It's Harlem. It used to be Harlem Variety Showcase. I need to chop that case off, but it was Harlem Variety Showcase. You can check that page out. We do Madanah, and we did a couple of other things. But I need to take some of those things off.
Yeah,
too.
we're reconstructing the whole.
Yeah.
We about to take over. That's why. So.
You will see some of these shows on Harlem Variety Showcase. I'm gonna cut them up so you guys can see them. Be like, a little 15 minutes.
Showcase or show?
Showcase.
Okay.
Harlem Variety Showcase. And you know what? Because they were telling me for a while to cut the case off. And I was like, no, it's a showcase, because that's what it is.
No,
Showcase.
but I like show.
But yeah, it's Harlem Variety Show.
So.
And that's what it is. Shout out to everybody that came out. Well, no, nobody really came out.
Yeah, but shout out to everybody in here with us.
Next week, I'm gonna have my peoples. Kamani Davis. I'm gonna have him up here. I'm gonna have Drunk. What?
Shout out to Lori Mans.
Lori Mans. Yeah.
This
the
is
videos
that we played.
Okay. Shout out to Lori Mans.
Shout out to
he's definitely Diggy Down fam.
What's the other brother name?
Rizzy, did you play Rizzy Roz? Rizzy Roz?
We need to have like a little mini screen where, you know what I'm saying, where we write all of it,
Yes.
I'm saying we gonna come with, we finna take over all the media, so look out for us, all right? We're gonna be everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But check us out if you don't already. Tell your friends, tell your family members, tell everybody. We
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Tell us what y'all like. Tell us what y'all
Music on YouTube. Okay, that's the channel.
Tell us what you think
subscribe.
We should be doing. What should we be talking about? Give us some topics that you think that we should talk about.
Exactly.
We can't do what
Send
we
them to
do
On High Radio
without y'all.
at gmail.com. All right?
Get involved.
Help me. Help you. Help me. Get on.
Yes.
Let's get it popping because we want to be the platform for the people.
Yeah, that's what we are, man. You know what I'm saying?
A platform for the people.
I support anything community based. Music wise, I support music all the way. I love music.
We support music. We support entrepreneurs. Whatever you do, we support comedians, artists, poets.
Anything.
All of that.
You know what I'm saying? Well, not anything.
Not anything.
We support the arts.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
We support the hustle.
So, you know what I mean? That's the main thing we want y'all to understand. So,
check us out on YouTube.
It's here for y'all.
Go to the Diggy Down Music channel. That's
we
the
not
channel
stopping.
on YouTube.
Can't stop.
Check us out, all right?
Won't stop.
Subscribe, like, share. This is the Harlem Variety Show. Check us out on Instagram as well. Harlem Variety Show. Or you could check out my page, EG from the Harlem Variety Show. It's all connected. We here. Facebook too, the Harlem Variety Show.
HVS Grams.
Yes. Check us out on Speaker. Not Speaker, but
Spreaker.
Yes, Spreaker. I'm still working on that.
Right. Speaker with an R.
Yes.
Spreaker.
Email those topics to onhighradio@gmail.com. Also, or you can hit us up on the live chat. And
HooterVille Radio.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mondays
HooterVille
through
Radio.
Fridays.
Exactly.
Check out his music. If you got music, tune in to New Music Mondays.
Send
your music to
onhighradio@gmail.com.
ONHIGH.
On high.
gmail.com.
Radio.
Oh, I didn't spell the radio part.
Yeah,
RAD. Yeah, that's gmail.com. onhighradio@gmail.com, and that's it.
Yeah, so thank you guys again.
This is great. This is fabulous. It went quickly.
Yes.
I didn't think it was going to go. Makes the dream work.
Check us out.
The fuck out of here.
Yes.
Go somewhere.
Make the green work.
Friday. Oh my God.
Go.
Wait.
Martin Luther King?
Yes.
We done? Yeah. Martin Luther King? Yeah.
It's Monday,
Everybody sing for Martin Luther King.
I'm done.
Sing, sing, celebrate. Sing, sing, celebrate.
For the king.
For King. Celebrate. For King.
Peace, y'all.
Later.
Stay up.